Hey dirtbags, the Kirk family's back in Nebraska celebrating Independence Day, which is nice. It gives us a little bit of rest and relaxation from the build, and it also gives me a little bit more time to throw together some fresh content for you all. Now today's video, we're featuring our RV to trailer conversion, which is going to give you some tips and hints about how to save money on equipment. So let's go back and check it out.
So we are on our way to Wahoo to go pick up the camper. This is the first time that Troy has ever hitched something to a vehicle. And I've only done it once with assistance, so this is going to be kind of fun to watch and to experience for everybody. This camper has had the roof repaired and sealed, and it still leaks. It took some damage, water damage, and it is going to be more important to us as a trailer than as a camper at this point.
45 minutes later.
How many people does it take to tax this thing? We did it! Yeah, the tank is not down very well. It's not on there.
So we got the camper. It went off without a hitch, only it went on with a hitch. We're on our way to his house now, and got like an hour trip between here and when we drop off the camper. And then we'll be able to open it up and see what she's hiding inside.
So here's the other camper we're turning into a trailer. So demolition's always fun. So we're gonna bust this boy up a little bit. Take it all the way down to the frame. Jamie's already removed a window. And it feels like this thing's just gonna come apart. So we're gonna bust it open here.
Let's bust it!
Let's bust it. So I'm going around loosening some fasteners and spending about 5 minutes doing that so far. And I come around the corner. She's just busted it up. You almost got that whole side off already.
Yeah, I will too.
She's quick. She's like, let's get this done. Demo. Baby's about ready to come down. Well, here we are, the final stages of putting the trailer together. What I gotta do is basically just put some side rails on this beast and secure some of the deck here and there. Shouldn't take us too long, maybe a couple of hours, and it will be finished. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so we have most of the side rails on, so we're getting real close to being finished so we can pull this out of here at least. All of the materials that we're using to refurbish this trailer are recycled materials, stuff that we've cannibalized from other projects that we're not using anymore. So all of this wood came from our bed, our canopy bed that I made a couple years ago. And we just took that down because we're not going to need it for a while. Maybe I'll just build another one a couple years down the road. But this is all still good wood. So we got that, and a lot of our screws are recycled too. Screws that we've pulled out of all of our projects over the years, and there's nothing wrong with them. You can still reuse them. Some of them have a little bit of rust on them, but that's okay as long as it's not cutting into the core of the screw. As long as you don't think the screw is going to break off on the head, it's fine to use. A little bit of liquid nails and a little bit of harvested screws and wood, and we're in business. So you don't always have to pay a whole lot of money to get your materials. We're basically building this for next to nothing. So we got ourselves a trailer. So like I was saying, most of this, well, all of it so far is recycled materials. Now when you're working with recycled materials, it can be a little bit more difficult. For one, if you're harvesting them, you have to spend the time and energy to pull them apart, and it's dismantling, not demolishing. There's a difference. Dismantling takes apart, demolishing, you just bust it all up. So you want to have your materials in good condition. So you're dismantling it. And a lot of these screws, some of them are bent a little bit, but it's hard to get screws out. It's hard to get them back in. So you're saving money, but you're putting in a little bit more elbow grease and time. But it's a pretty good trade-off. Something like this would have cost us, well, when it's all said and done, it would have costed us probably $200 or $300 at the minimum to do what we're trying to do. And as of right now, we haven't spent a dime. So it's more difficult, but in the long run, it's worth it. You save money and you're saving land or space in the landfill. So stay green.
I'm a blowfish.